Every morning, millions of people wake up, get ready, and head out to work. They put in long hours, push through challenges, and do their best to provide for themselves and their families. Yet, despite all this effort, many still feel stuck financially. It's a common story, working hard but never quite getting ahead. This feeling of being trapped in a cycle can be frustrating and even exhausting. But what if the problem isn't your effort or your ambition? What if the real issue lies in the very structure of how we earn our money? Let's pause and ask a bold question. What if your salary was never meant to make you wealthy? For most, a salary is seen as the ultimate goal, a sign of stability and success. But is it really designed to set you free financially? This question challenges the very foundation of how we think about work and money. It invites us to look beyond the surface and consider whether our paychecks are truly the path to wealth, or just a way to keep us comfortable enough to keep going. Salary feels safe, it's predictable, stable, and comforting. You know when your next paycheck is coming, and that regularity brings a sense of security. But beneath that comfort lies a deeper truth. A salary is simply a trade of your time for money. And here's the catch: time is the one resource you can never scale. No matter how hard you work, there are only so many hours in a day. This limitation is often hidden by the steady rhythm of earning, but it's always there. Let's dig deeper into this trade. When you work for a salary, you're exchanging hours of your life for a set amount of money. It's a straightforward deal, but it comes with a hidden cost. Time is finite, you can't make more of it. So as long as your income depends on your hours, your earning potential is capped. This is a fundamental limitation of the salary system, and it's why so many people feel like they're running in place, no matter how hard they try. Historically, wages were designed to keep systems running smoothly. The idea was to make everyone wealthy, but to ensure that people could work, earn, and survive. This structure has been around for generations. You put in your hours, you get paid, and you use that money to cover your basic needs. It's a cycle that keeps society functioning, but it rarely leads to true financial freedom. Understanding this history helps explain why so many people feel stuck. Think about the structure: you work, you earn, you survive. It's a simple loop that repeats itself week after week, year after year. While this system provides stability, it doesn't offer a path to wealth. Most people are taught to follow this structure without questioning it. But if you want to break free, you need to understand that this cycle is designed for survival, not prosperity. Now let's picture two people who earn the same income. On the surface, their financial situations look identical, but their choices make all the difference. One person spends everything on lifestyle upgrades, new gadgets, nicer clothes, fancier vacations. The other uses their income to build assets, investments, businesses, and skills that generate money without constant effort. Over time, these decisions lead to very different outcomes. First person enjoys immediate rewards, upgrading their lifestyle with every paycheck. It feels good in the moment, but it doesn't create lasting security. The second person, meanwhile, focuses on building assets, things that can grow in value or generate income on their own. This approach requires patience and discipline, but it sets the stage for long-term financial independence. Let's fast forward a few years. The person who spent everything is still waiting for the next paycheck, always dependent on their job to survive. The other, who built assets, has started to reduce their dependence on salary. Their investments and side businesses now generate income, giving them more options and greater peace of mind. This is the power of making your money work for you instead of just working for money. Here's the key shift: wealth isn't built by income alone, but by what you do with that income. It's not about how much you earn, but how you use what you earn. Turning your salary into assets, investments, businesses, or skills creates opportunities for growth and financial independence. This mindset is what separates those who simply survive from those who thrive. But there's a silent trap that catches many: lifestyle inflation. Every time you get a raise, it feels like permission to spend more. Maybe you move to a bigger apartment, buy a nicer car, or eat out more often. While these upgrades feel like progress, they quietly reset your financial position. Instead of building wealth, you're just increasing your expenses. Unlike wealth, a salary has a ceiling. There's a limit to how much you can earn because you only get paid when you work. If you stop working, the money stops coming in. This is a fundamental difference between salary and wealth. Salary is tied to your effort and your time, while wealth can grow independently. Wealth breaks the rule that income must be tied to time. When you build assets, your money starts working for you. Investments, businesses, and other income-generating assets can continue to grow and pay you, even when you're not actively working. This is the real path to financial freedom. Think of it like this: earning a salary is like chopping wood every day just to stay warm. You have to keep working or the fire goes out. Building wealth, on the other hand, is like creating a fire that keeps burning on its own. Once it's established, it provides warmth and comfort without constant effort. This analogy highlights the difference between working for money and having money work for you. So the real question changes. Instead of asking, "How do I earn more?" the focus shifts to, "How do I make my money work without me?" This is a powerful mindset shift. It moves you from being a worker to becoming a builder of wealth. It's about creating systems and assets that generate income, so you're not always trading your time for money. A salary can fund your life. It pays the bills, puts food on the table, and covers your needs. But it rarely builds your freedom. True financial independence comes from creating income streams that don't rely on your daily effort. This is the difference between surviving and thriving. Here's the ultimate test: if your income dies the moment you stop working, you don't own your money, you're trapped inside it. This is a harsh reality for many, but it's also a wake-up call. The goal is to build assets and income streams that continue even when you step away. That's true financial ownership. Steady paycheck can create the illusion of security. It feels like everything is under control as long as the job is there. But jobs can change, companies can downsize, and industries can shift. Relying solely on a salary leaves you vulnerable to forces beyond your control. Building wealth provides a safety net that a salary alone can't offer. Assets are the foundation of wealth. They include investments, real estate, businesses, and even skills that generate income. Unlike a salary, assets can grow and produce returns without your constant involvement. The more assets you build, the more financial freedom you gain. Investing is one of the most powerful ways to turn your income into wealth. Whether it's stocks, real estate, or your own business, investments have the potential to grow over time. The earlier you start, the more you benefit from compounding returns. This is how you move from simply earning to truly building wealth. Relying on a single source of income is risky. Building multiple streams like side businesses, investments, or passive income creates stability and opportunity. If one stream dries up, others can keep you afloat. This approach reduces your dependence on any one job or paycheck. Skills are a unique kind of asset. When you invest in learning and growth, you increase your earning potential and open new doors. Skills can lead to higher-paying jobs, new business opportunities, or even create income streams of their own. Never underestimate the power of continuous learning. Financial freedom isn't about earning the most, it's about building systems that work for you. This means creating assets, investing wisely, and developing skills that generate value. The more you focus on building, the less you have to worry about trading time for money. Doing nothing comes with a cost. If you rely solely on your salary and never build assets, you risk staying stuck in the same cycle. Inflation, job loss, or unexpected expenses can quickly erode your financial security. Taking action now is the best way to protect your future. Breaking free from the salary trap starts with a mindset shift. Instead of focusing only on earning more, start thinking about how to make your money work for you. This change in perspective is the first step toward building lasting wealth and independence. If you study wealthy people, you'll notice a pattern. They focus on building assets, not just earning a paycheck. They invest, start businesses, and look for ways to create value that doesn't depend on their daily effort. This approach is available to anyone willing to learn and take action. Compounding is one of the most powerful forces in building wealth. When you reinvest your earnings, your money starts to grow faster and faster. Over time, even small investments can turn into significant wealth. The key is to start early and stay consistent. It's easy to fall into the lifestyle trap, spending more as you earn more. But real progress comes from resisting this urge and focusing on building assets. Every dollar you save and invest is a step toward financial freedom. Discipline today leads to independence tomorrow. Passive income is money you earn without constant effort. It can come from investments, rental properties, or online businesses. Building passive income streams is one of the most effective ways to separate your income from your time, giving you more freedom and flexibility. Relying too much on a single salary is risky. If something happens to your job, your entire financial life can be thrown into chaos. Diversifying your income sources protects you from unexpected changes and gives you more control over your future. Wealth doesn't happen by accident. It requires planning, discipline, and a long-term perspective. Setting clear goals and creating a plan to build assets is essential. The more intentional you are, the more likely you are to achieve financial independence. The journey to wealth starts with a single step. Whether it's opening an investment account, starting a side business, or learning a new skill, every action counts. The most important thing is to start, even if it's small. Over time, these small steps add up to big results. Everyone makes mistakes on the path to wealth. The key is to learn from them and keep moving forward. Don't let setbacks discourage you. Instead, use them as opportunities to grow and improve your strategy. It's important to celebrate your progress along the way. Every milestone, no matter how small, is a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Recognizing your achievements keeps you motivated and focused on your long-term goals. Building wealth doesn't have to be a solo journey. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people can provide support, encouragement, and new ideas. A strong community can help you stay accountable and inspired as you work toward financial independence. Consistency is key to building wealth. It's not about making one big move, but about making smart choices day after day. Saving, investing, and learning regularly will have a much bigger impact over time than any single decision. Breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle is possible. It starts with understanding the limitations of a salary and making the decision to build assets. Over time, these choices can transform your financial future and give you the freedom you've been seeking. Owning your income streams gives you control over your life. Instead of being at the mercy of a job or employer, you decide how and when you earn. This sense of ownership is empowering and leads to greater confidence and security. Building wealth is a lifelong journey. There will be ups and downs, but every step forward brings you closer to financial independence. Stay curious, keep learning, and never stop looking for new opportunities to grow. Success isn't just about earning a high salary, it's about having the freedom to live life on your own terms. By focusing on building wealth, you redefine what success means for you and create a future that's truly your own. Wealth isn't just for you, it can benefit your family and future generations. By building assets and creating financial security, you leave a legacy that lasts beyond your lifetime. This is the true power of wealth. Let's revisit the salary trap. It's easy to fall into, but now you know the way out. By focusing on building assets and creating multiple income streams, you can escape the limitations of a paycheck and build true financial freedom. Now it's time to take action. Review your finances, set clear goals, and start building assets. Every step you take brings you closer to breaking free from the salary trap and creating the life you want. The path to financial freedom is open to everyone. It starts with understanding the limitations of a salary and making the choice to build wealth. With patience, discipline, and the right mindset, you can achieve independence and security. Remember, if your income dies the moment you stop working, you don't own your money, you're trapped inside it. The journey to wealth is about building assets, creating income streams, and gaining true financial independence. Start today and give yourself the freedom you deserve.